Hello everybody, I am TIMzPoet, and this video is going to try to show you a few things about how to play Viking Clan. It's an app on MySpace, so first of all, before you can play it, you got to have a MySpace, okay? Well, as I said, I'm TIMzPoet, and I have several profiles for various reasons I'll explain. Somebody hacks your account, stuff like that, and you've lost everything. Well, I like to make women smile. I specifically like to make Maggie Warner smile. Maggie Warner is the girl I love. Okay, now on to the game. Well, one thing to notice first when you get put here to MySpace, right here, if you're playing Viking Clan, one of the first things you want to check is if you get new friend requests. And it shows I have 8 new friend requests. I'm using Firefox, and Firefox has got a really nice capability. You can open things in new tabs and stay on the same window. So I'm opening this in a new tab. The tab bar is up at the top. Okay, there it is. It's loading right there. I'll check this in just a second, but while this is loading, I'm going to go on down, and I'm going to click on the link to get me to start the Viking Clan app. Also, in your status feeds here, you'll see things like this right here. It says "Help me now." All right, that's a way to make extra money. So we can click this right now. Okay, and this is a very new thing on Viking Clan, but it's a way to make millions of dollars. It depends on the player. The stronger the player, and higher level of adventure he's completing or she is completing, the more points, the more gold you'll get. Okay, this is one way to get into the game. Okay, whoa, I got a bit of money waiting on me. Okay, let's go down here and see how much I just got for this here. Oh, too late. This venture has been completed with the help of 6 chieftains. Okay, so I lost out on that. Now, one of the first things you want to check is what your energy level is. And right now, it shows I'm on level 140. That's experience level 140, and I have 886 out of 1400 total. So I got a little bit to go before I change levels. The reason I'm checking this is because my energy is 200 out of 200. If I was within 100 points of changing levels and I did a 100-point adventure, I would lose 100 points when I change levels. So I would want to try to do it, if I have it available, I would want to try to use as many energy points as I can. Okay, so when you go to your profile, one of the first things to check, if you got massive energy, you go over here and you check and you see, okay, alright, I can go ahead and I can use less than 200 if I want. So I'm going to go over here to these tabs. This is the home tab. I'll come back to that in a second. This is the adventure tab. A beginner will start out with adventures and use up his energy. You're gonna have to build up your energy level before you can ever get close to 200. Okay, now I go over here to the adventures. And the first one is Consult an Oracle. It uses 1 experience point and you get 1 experience. After you've done each one 25 times, you get a bonus. And the goal at first is to complete each one to collect the bonus, because you get skill level points which allow you to increase your power, stamina, energy, and stuff like this. So I'm going to look on down and see. The next one is Harvest Your Crops, and it takes 3 experience and you get 3 experience. The next one after that is Start a Pub Fight. Okay, you use 5 experience points and you get 5 energy points and you get 5 experience points. Hunt for Wild Boar, you use 7 energy and you get 8 experience. Raid a Farm takes 10 energy and 1 chieftain and you get 15 experience. Collect Protection Money takes 15 energy and 3 chieftains, but you get 20 experience in what they call a random drop. Okay, and you get this battle axe, which is not showing very good right here. Okay, the next one would be Burn Enemy Ships. It takes 18 energy 5 chieftains, but it gives 22 experience point, no random drop. Okay, the next one, Storm a Watchtower. It uses 25 energy, but you have to have 10 chieftains. Oh, you get certain amounts of gold. It tells you right here that you can get 100,000 to 400,000 gold coins for completing this Storm a Watchtower. And you also get a random drop of a warrior. Okay, your next one is Loot a Village. It requires 30 energy and 10 chieftains, pays 450 to 800,000 gold coins, and you get a random drop of what they call, it's a Morning Glory, it's a weapon. Okay. And you have to own, on these higher levels now, you have to own a certain warrior or certain weapons and stuff like that in order to accomplish this mission. Okay, Attack the Mountain Giants. It requires 35 energy, 10 chieftains, and you have to own a spear. Okay, it gives 40 experience points. Plunder the High Seas. It requires 40 energy, 10 chieftains, and you must own 1 Viking ship and 2 of these warriors here. It pays a random drop of a catapult, and it rewards you with 45 energy. Lay siege to a foreign city. Requires 45 energy, 10 chieftain, 2 of these warriors here, and it pays 50 experience point. Challenge an orc to battle. Requires 50 energy, 10 chieftains. You must own an Odin sword, an Odin shield, and you get a random drop. Okay, I think I made a mistake on the last one. This is the Morning Glory here, or the Battle Axe. I'm not sure which. Okay. Next one is Attack the Amazons, and it requires 60 energy, 10 chieftains, and various an Odin helmet and a warrior. And it gives pays out 65 experience points, and you get a special little warrior here, a female Amazon woman. Okay, then Assassinate the Warlord. It requires 70 energy, 10 chieftains, 2 of these warriors here, and 5 of the Amazon warriors. And the only way to get to Amazon warrior is by completing the Attack the Amazon mission above. So, if you're having problems trying to accomplish a mission, look at the requirements. Okay, Voyage for Treasure. Requires 80 energy, 10 chieftains, a Viking ship, 5 of these here random drop weapons that you get from further up, and another random drop warrior here. And it pays 85. Invade a foreign state requires 90 energy and 10 chieftains, a Viking ship, and 10 of these warriors right here. And each time you complete this, you lose 1 of them. So if you had 10 and you do a mission, you lose 1, and then you got to go back and you got to build up your inventory of warriors. So you're using up these warriors every time you do this mission here. And you can get another warrior, a death dealer they call it, which will allow you to build up enough to accomplish the next one, which is Establish high seed trade routes. It requires 100 energy and 10 chieftain. And I gotta hurry up because I'm running out of time. Okay, Explore foreign lands requires 125 energy and 10 chieftains, but it pays 200 experience. Let's hurry up and do this, and you can get a warrior elephant. So we're gonna go ahead and click this. Okay, I had 200 points. Now I'm down. I used 125, but I gained 200 points. And this time I didn't get a warrior elephant. Okay, now here's the real thing. Right here, click Ask for Help, and that's what generates this little deal here that will go in your friends' status feed, and they can gain money, and so will you. You'll gain quite a few million on this one here. Okay, thank you everybody. This is Tim the Poet. Have a good day.